Hello?
Hello, comrade.
Hello, comrade.
Welcome to my sauce.
Hello. We're...
Hi, YouTube.
Thomas is making hot sauce. I'm trying to just hear commentating. But...
I got a kit. It's
Yeah.
called the hot sauce making kit, as generic as it gets. Ooh. Have fun with that. So we could do this one, which calls for 5 habaneros. I don't have 5 though, but we can, do a second ghost pepper to make up for that.
Yeah.
Because we want this to be fiery death. This is gonna be fiery death.
I named it Fiery Death.
He named it
by accident. I meant to name when we're trying it as Fiery Death, but he's like, I like that name. So
Dude, I'm not. So it's got a little list of like how hot the Scoville peppers are, right? How hot the Scoville of the peppers are, and
Did you say Scoville, not Scoville?
What's a Scoville?
Well, how are you supposed to say it?
Scoopity poopity.
Scoopity poopity.
The scoopity poopity of
Poopity
a
scoop.
ghost pepper
That man has Grammys.
is around 2 million. He does have Grammys.
He does have Grammys.
The kit came with 3 bottles, which I've already made 2. That doesn't show I know what I'm doing though.
I really like this one. I hope you can see it. If not, I will zoom in.
What? You don't like that one. You like
Because-
this one better though.
Hang on, I'm not done.
Okay, we're not talking about flavor.
I like this bottle because it says hot sauce, original. Very original.
Very, very original. That was actually the smoking sauce. So they all come with like ingredients of how to make them and throw it all together. And then it gives you the directions. It's pretty straightforward, but it does teach you, it gives you the basics of how to continue setting it up. So you don't have to always follow these instructions. It's just good to start with instructions and then move on to be curious, We're gonna have a single black hole in it, some piss, a couple of brown bags. There's no
Entertain the camera.
You'll see that later. That there is the ghost pepper. And we're gonna put 2 of those in there, which are at 2 million Scoville.
Dude, this is gonna hurt.
It's not exactly a form. It doesn't like add up to 4 million Scoville, but it just becomes a more intense. I'd say.
It's not 4 million, but it's like. Would you say it's a little more than 2? Or would you say it's like 3?
It's just a more intense 2. You taste.
Instead of 2, it's 2.5.
It's 2.2.
Look at this thing. I need to get closer to this.
Now we're both doing the makeup tutorial.
Look at this thing.
I only did it to the ghost
It
pepper.
looks like a demon.
Don't talk about me like
That's
that.
the only.
So now we can get into making it, which I forgot half the ingredients for.
Did you already go over these ingredients?
Yeah, we went over the piss, the brown bag, the ghost pepper, and the black hole.
Cut out, by the way.
What?
What is this? Is this meth?
How is that meth? That's dried pineapples.
Is this like actually being used?
Yes. Don't you want meth?
And then these are the pineapple.
And then we have, we're gonna throw some flour in there.
Dude, this is cocaine. What do you mean?
And dried jackfruit. Grab the sugar, grab that. I didn't do all of the ingredients. The kit does come with a spice blend. I don't know what it does. I don't know what's in the spice blend.
You should snort it.
I feel like that would hurt.
So, we don't have a second camera. We don't have a second camera to set up him making it. So I'm just gonna use my phone. So if you just, for the next like 5 minutes, if you just see me like this, that's why.
So we gotta find out which one we want to follow.
Which one are we following?
I think we're gonna follow the one that is the purest paste, but we're just gonna mix up the ingredients.
Is it still gonna be hot?
It's still gonna be hot, yeah. We're gonna put two ghost peppers in it.
As long as it's hot.
I need to grab a cup, a measuring cup.
I need a measuring cup. I need a measuring cup. I need a measuring cup. I need a measuring cup. I need a measuring cup. Have fun editing that.
How much sugar did it call for?
I was not paying attention.
It didn't call for any.
Do you want to put a little bit anyway? Do you think the pineapple is enough to make it sweet?
Probably, because I'm also gonna add some jackfruit.
Okay.
Okay. Stupid. Did you put everything in there already?
No, I put it. So you just put everything in there. You let it soak for 2 minutes to rehydrate everything that's dried.
Mm-hmm.
So once I put everything in here, I'm gonna put the water in here. Let it sit for 2 minutes. This is a ghost pepper.
What does it smell like? Death.
Well, when I first got the kit, the smell was everywhere, and I think the smell has dissipated and now has stayed in the bag.
Mm-hmm.
So are you ready for me to open this bag?
Yeah.
Oh!
That's scary.
It is. It's much brighter.
Now
than
that
the
I
other
think
ones.
about it, that's like genuinely terrifying. Like it's just in my head for the last few days. It's like, yeah, we're gonna eat a ghost pepper and it's fine. And now it's finally hitting me. It's like, oh shit, we're gonna eat a ghost pepper.
Mm-hmm.
What's that? What that?
These are habaneros. Smell that.
It just smells like brown paper bag.
No?
To me, it does.
Oh.
That made my nose
smell
itch though.
Yeah.
You gotta smell it in frame. That smells like brown paper bag.
That's what I said.
No, this does. Oh, I'm afraid to touch my face.
Update.
Now we gotta add the salt, which pretty sure you're enough salt in the video.
One of us was going there. Either it was going to be you or it's going to be me, and I'm glad you did it because I probably would have butchered it.
1/4 teaspoon. Let's make sure I know how to read. That's this one. I'm paying attention.
Nope.
That's not a lot of salt.
I feel like it's fine though.
Yeah. It is a lot of ingredients.
So now we're gonna
Put the water in here to rehydrate all the dried stuff that's in here. It's pretty simple.
And then like I'll cut it.
This looks disgusting
As
on
it comes
that.
back out.
And I'm just mixing it around so that water
That smells really interesting.
smells really good.
Whoa! There it goes.
It smells really, really good and really strong. And I'm mixing it so that the water gets everywhere.
It's mainly the spice blend that we're smelling, whatever the kit came with, you know?
The Baja Fresh Kit.
The Baja Fresh kit. And I'm just trying to get water everywhere so that oh, look at those pineapples. They're looking weird. They're looking like they're getting hydrated.
That looks like soup.
Looks like dirty water.
It is dirty water.
It's
We
dirty
got
water.
it from the gutter.
Oh my god.
Now I'm going to make the 3/4 cup of apple vinegar.
Fritz.
Apple cider vinegar. I mean piss. This is... Oh. It smells bad. I hate the smell of apple cider vinegar. But it does make everything really taste good.
No, it doesn't.
In sauces... So that's not 3/4 cup, but I also didn't want 3/4 cup. I do have more apple cider piss in my cabinet.
Cider piss.
No, just piss, not apple cider piss. We're not going to put this in there until it's simmering for a little bit.
Now, alright, it's on the stove.
Now it's on the stove.
It's on a little low simmer for 2 minutes. Let me grab a little simmer spoon.
Now I'm going to continue mixing it. So now the apple cider vinegar, the piss is in there. And just simmering it for a bit. Then we're going to put it in the blender. You want to pulse it. Once it's done simmering, you want to put it in the blender, put it on pulse for about 30 seconds or a minute. You know, you just want to pulse it in there so everything gets chunky and small. And then you want to puree.
So
You
like
wanna
me.
puree it chunky and small.
Exactly.
That's cute. You want to puree it for a bit.
Right? You want to puree it until it becomes a very consistent consistency? Texture? I don't know. So one thing for blender safety, the lid is very important, as well as the fact that if you're going to put your hand in there, make sure to unplug the blender. You don't want to put your hand in there while it's plugged in, so you always want to keep it unplugged if you're going to go in there. So like at some points you might want to grab your spoon and put your hand in the blender, right? To take all the chunks and put it to the bottom so the blender can keep blending it, right? You don't want to put your hand in the blender while it's blending or while the blender has power, because then your hand might get blended. And you want to take your pot that's been simmered for a little bit, all your ingredients, put it right in there. Careful of the eyes and your steam. You don't want to burn your hand. Take your lid, put it on top. Put your hand on top to make sure the lid doesn't like come off or get loose, right? You don't want your hot sauce that you slaved over and worked so hard on to get spewing all over your kitchen. So now we're gonna use the grind pulse. And basically we're just doing this to make sure that all the large chunks get smaller so it becomes easier to puree.
Dude, that looks like ass. That looks like chili.
And then when you feel like it's gotten to a better consistency, you can go to the high and pulse it on high. That's horsepower, baby. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take the lid off, unplug it so that you don't blend your hands. And I'm gonna take the spoon that we've been using right here, take all the chunks, pull it up, bring it up top above the blades again so they get hit again.
And then reblend it.
And then do a couple more pulses and then start the puree process.
I hope you didn't take offense to that. Is my point. Let me
Oh
smell.
my god, it's so strong. Hand on top, you don't want to spew everywhere. Low again. High. Let's go with power. Pulse. And now I'm gonna go to the puree. Yeah. So now that we've blended it up a lot more, I'm gonna take the cap off after unplugging it. You wanna keep your safety glasses on. It gets really hot and it hurts your eyeballs. Like Sean always says, careful around the eyes. Now you grab your grab your spoon again, mix it up. You don't want to make sure that everything in there gets blended. You don't want to have something in the bottom when you're doing your hot sauce. That's a waste of ingredients. Double checking that it's unplugged.
Did you go deaf from the blending?
What are you talking about? He's so quotable. Thanos was right. It's really exhausting having to yell over this. Alright, so the safety glasses were a bit originally, but I think it's a good idea. Because I opened it last time and I almost inhaled death. Unplug it again. You might not have to be this cautious around a blender, but honestly.
Better safe than sorry.
Better safe than sorry. Wouldn't you like your second hand to flip off anybody who gave you a hot sauce this deadly?
I want
I actually do too. It's a little, it's slow acting.
I like it. It's good.
Yeah?
It is actually really good.
It's not hot?
No, it's not that hot though. It's not hot enough.
I think it's hot.
But for what you were going for.
Maybe. I don't. It's not as hot as we want it to be. If they're not dying with that a little bit.
No, yeah, exactly. Let me
Because
taste.
like Dragon in the Clouds, just that little bit is like.
Because you know, I know sauce.
We could throw another ghost pepper in there.
You're gonna have to if you want it to be like.
On a scale of like 1 to 10, how hot would you say it is right now?
On 1 to 10, it's like a 4, 3, 4, 4.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, maybe 5. And it is catching up.
I'd say
so,
throw another one in there.
It's starting to catch up. Yeah. So it's like you're around 5.
We're gonna throw another one in there, baby.
What if we throw in 2? Do you want to throw in 2?
Yeah. I'm down with you.
See, this is where that bit was gonna go. It's gonna go in here somewhere. We wrote it down.
Who's gonna go at the blender part?
It went nowhere.
If not, we do have Thai chilies in the freezer. They're super, super hot.
Because you were saying that you cleared out, and then when I ate that much, not even, it was like it was.
I can't find our funnel, so normally what I would do is I would put a funnel on top of our glass bottle that we put the sauce in, and use like a chopstick to push the sauce through the funnel. I'm gonna use this little bottle. It's a suction-y bottle, and suction it into here, I guess. Yeah.
So, we have some things in preparation. We have some white bread. We have some tortilla chips, which we're actually gonna test. Or not test. We're gonna taste it with.
We're testing tortilla chips today. Welcome to our food review.
Another legit food review. And then we have milk. And we have ice cream. Now we're putting the label on the hot sauce. Take 2. You didn't
There's
put,
a lot left over from blending it. So we have a whole,
Can we do like, we should do like a little Hot Ones kind of thing where we go up.
You want to? We can do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're on the hot ones now. We're on the.
I'm here with my guest. I don't know. Think of something witty to say.
Fish butternut bottoms.
We're here with my guest, Fish Butternut Bottoms.
That's me.
So first, we're starting with the. What do you call this one?
Original.
Thick ass sauce.
Thick ass sauce.
This is the hot sauce original. It's actually like a really thick.
It's
and
very
it's like-
tame. Also, it's not too hot.
It's hard to get out.
It's not hot. It's mainly just flavor. It's really good though.
Like,
Cheers.
look at this. It looks like pudding.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Are you gonna join in too?
Yeah, I want to join in.
All right, get in here. Come over here.
Hey.
You know.
Alright.
Oh, you are in frame.
Already full snap. That does taste better.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what you did, if you did anything, but it does taste better.
I did do something.
Yeah.
So when I was making this one, it was very, very thin.
Mm-hmm.
So I put it through a strainer, pushed all the water through,
Mm-hmm.
put some of that,
Put that in
put
there.
some of the thin water. Well, it's not water. It's just like the sauce juice into this one. So it
Is
gives
that
it a
why
little
that
bit
one's
more
more like
flavor.
salsa?
That's why this one's more like salsa because I used I used a lot of fresh ingredients.
Mm-hmm.
This one I didn't use any fresh ingredients. That's why like this one has a more green color.
Yeah.
And these two look very alike.
Mm-hmm.
So I put that in there and then I shook it up. And this one you really should shake up every time you use it. I forgot to do it again.
So this one tastes like, essentially it tastes like the apple cider vinegar, just because you didn't really put much in there, did you? Like, what did you put in that one?
Ancho pasilla peppers and chipotle peppers.
So it's like bitter, but it's not too bitter. It's got that vinegar taste. You can definitely taste it. And that's what I take away from it.
It's pretty vinegary.
Are you making another one?
I like it.
I thought we were gonna move on.
They do get better with age. So this one has been the oldest, and I'd say it's gotten a lot better
Than when it first.
than when it was first. When it first happened, I didn't really taste much. It
many-
wasn't much flavor.
How many? This one is called Spice. It's got a cute little label as well. I would say it's probably cuter than the other one. Than the
Hot sauce original.
the
Hold them up side by side.
what is it? What is that? Is that the dude that's on there?
Mexican.
Let me smell them.
No, oh my god, the callbacks.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Number 2. My pants. I really like the flavor on this one.
This one is definitely a step up. I am glad that the way I made them was to go, very tame, medium, very hot, right? I'd say this one's
The other one doesn't have any heat. This one is probably like if we were to do a 1 to 10 scale like we did earlier, it'd probably be like a 3. It's like there, but it's not overwhelming. Like anyone who doesn't eat spicy stuff can eat this and be okay. It might be a little bit of a stretch.
For my
Because-
mom, it would. I think this is her topper.
Yeah, it gets everywhere, and that's why it hurts.
But it does
But it
start with a
doesn't
sweet.
It
Starts
tastes
with a
really
sweet.
good. What'd you put in this one?
This one had mango and habanero. So this one's the mango habanero one.
The mango habanero it really is highlighted. You can definitely taste it, and
It
that's why
does start off very sweet. I put a little bit. I wanted to do mangoes and dried peaches. I couldn't find any dried peaches at the store, so I used a little bit, a teaspoon of peach syrup, and I put it in there. So I think that's where the first sweetness comes from. Is from the peach syrup because how concentrated it is.
I think it was good that you didn't use peaches though. I don't know how it would have affected it, how it would have affected it, but I think it's good as it is.
And this one I use fresh ancho pasilla peppers, so it's a much more green color, and it's much thinner because of how hydrated the fresh peppers were.
I'm a little scared.
Are you a little scared?
I'm a little scared. We're dipping it. Are we doing like a full coat?
Not a full coat, just like a half dip,
Let me set the bar. I want to set the bar.
All right, you set the bar. There's a chunk of jackfruit.
What?
Do you want me to like dab it off, like the smack, or is that good?
Do a little smack, yeah. There you go. It chunked out. I'm not.
Oh, God.
Then, all right.
Cheers. Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers. We ready?
No.
No.
Too late.
My God, that flavor is great.
No. And it hasn't even aged. You saw it. We just made this. Oh.
It hasn't hit me yet.
Oh, it ramps up. It definitely ramps up. It's
Hasn't hit
ramping
me.
up.
My ears are like getting cleared.
It's no longer in my mouth, and it's still getting
It's
worse.
still in my mouth. I'm scared.
Wow.
Okay, it's there.
It's definitely there.
Not as hot as I would like it though. Maybe I just need to eat more.
It's interesting how it like building slowly.
It's super. Oh my god.
I would say it's probably like a 6. No, it's like a 7.
You like that tasty and that hot.
Yeah.
The jackfruit and pineapple are a really good flavor in the beginning.
Super good.
It's super sweet. I wouldn't say it's really a Trojan. It's
No.
definitely a Trojan horse. Actually, it doesn't even start spicy. It really
Yeah.
really just.
It just kind of creeps up on you. it's
It's
not that
super
bad. Though.
slow rising, and then it gets worse and worse and worse.
It's not that bad. It's not crack. It's not that bad.
Like, is this worse than Dragon in the Clouds?
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
I don't get like this with Dragon in the Clouds, right? No,
Dragon
no.
in the Clouds is worse.
You're right. We the amount that we're eating, like ratio to chip,
It's not that bad.
it's not that bad. We're definitely eating a lot.
I'd say it's like an 8.
Ugh.
Dragon in the Clouds being 10, it's like an 8. It's not that bad. We probably could have put another one in there.
Really?
Yeah,
Probably. It tastes good.
it does taste really good.
It's a really good flavor. I'm very proud of ourselves. I think I've achieved greatness and great things.
So,
We've done some pretty good things here.
with this kit, would you recommend it?
I would definitely recommend the kit. It's very good. It really kicks your ass into motion if you like hot things. And if you think like if you've ever been on the Hedonist website and bought yourself a hot sauce,
It's just cheaper.
this is cheaper and a bit more fun. It really allows you to make more over a long course of time. It gives you the knowledge to build upon and make your own hot sauces and not follow code.
This is the same as the mango habanero at Wingstop. If not a little less.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like the mango habanero is.
If you're eating
Less
more, then I
hot.
need to eat more. We were prepared for something that's gonna kill us.
That's so. This is manageable. It's definitely got the good flavor. You probably wouldn't use it in this kind of quantity.
For the record, I can eat this without anything. But this ice cream looks really good. And I want some ice cream. I haven't had ice cream in a bit.
I definitely would say go try and make some hot sauce yourself. Your results may vary depending. We used 4 ghost peppers. Depending on the ghost pepper you get, you might only need 1.
For the final recap, it called for 2. No, it called for 1.
Call for 1.
We put 2. It wasn't hot enough, so we put 4.
We put 2 more. Yeah.
Or, yeah, 4 in total.
The kit will not last you forever. Well, I do want to get different peppers.
It's a
You know
little expensive.
what?
$1 million idea. Make a hot sauce with all the peppers in it. Get a kit. It's gonna be such a waste of money. Get a kit
With every single pepper
and
in
put
it?
everything in it.
That's a bad idea.
This isn't because it's hot. It's because I'm fat and I want ice cream.
It's because it's hot.
Good? Anything else you need to say? Want to say?
See you later.